morning everybody. Previously we have discussed a lot of the things about the botany. So now today I discuss about the general characters of gymnosperm. You are all know gymnosperm is a very good plant in the plant kingdom. Okay. So gymnosperms are naked seeded plants. The ovules are not protected the ovary. So particularly in the gymnosperms that doesn't have a fruiting valve and pericarp. So gymnosperms is categorized into the angiosperms and monocot. In between the Benjamin Hooker placed the gymnosperms in between. Okay. So the gymnosperm is otherwise called phanerogams with ovaries. Okay, without ovary of the plants. Okay. So the gymnosperms are very ancient of plants having the fossils and living form of gymnosperms. In the gymnosperms have a both kind of a plant system. What is the gymnosperms, living plants and fossil plants. Fossil plants means we are already known. The plants still they live in conditions. Okay, the form of a putrefied forms or impressions likewise. Likewise, the example of fossil form is William Shonia. Okay, this is a very good example. Okay, so that fossil plants lived in the era period means Mesozoic era in the Paleozoic third period above 3000 years ago. Okay, so the gymnosperms a bridge between the angiosperm and pteridophytes. Okay, so general features of gymnosperms is a naked seeds, is a woody trees. Okay. So the gymnosperms involves only in the cone without form a ovule. Okay. So in gymnosperms found in the world is a very tallest plant. Okay. Example, Squasia semiferens is a very longest tree present in the world in the California. It grows only 150 meters. Okay. Next, at the same time it is very opposite manner. It is a very smallest tree also present in the gymnosperm, that is example Zamia. It grows only 11 inches alone. Okay. So the plant body of the gymnosperm is a sporophyte. It shows a xerophytic characters. Okay. So here you see the plant structure. This is the cycas plant. The leaf modules in the habit and habitats. Gymnosperms commonly have a branched one, but in cycas only doesn't no branches. This is the plant of cycas. Here you see the plant structures. The leaves are scaly in nature, and then it is a very hard wooden stem in nature, because in gymnosperms is a very slow growing evergreen plant. So the stem of the plant, it looks have some of the leaf scars are present in the gymnosperm. Okay. So the next plant is Araucaria, is also the comes under the gymnospermic plant. Okay. So these plants, both the plants are grow in our campus environment. Okay. So next the structural features, what is the vascular system and the reproductive structure and of gymnosperm means the vascular bundles are conjugated, collateral and open enriched type of vascular bundles present in the stem. Okay. Next, the xylem is composed, xylem parenchyma and tracheids also present. Okay. So bordered pith only presented. Okay. So there is the no companion cells present in the phloem cells, only have a sieve tubes and phloem parenchyma only. Okay. So the next, the leaves is a dimorphic and foliage scaly leaves. The reproduction takes place in the form of cones and strobili of the sporophyte. Okay. Then life cycle is categorized by the male cone and female cone. So it is the haploid type of sporophytic in nature, because the male gametes produce microsporophylls and the female cone produce the megasporophylls. Both the micro and the megasporophylls is divided to cells to form a megaspores and microspores. Then megaspores and microspores form a zygote regions. Okay, so the life cycle of the gymnosperm is a haploidic in nature. Okay, next the ovule is orthotrophorous of type of ovules, is a bimatric type of ovules present in the gymnosperms. Okay, next the endospermia is a pre-fertilization tissues present in the gymnosperms. Okay. Next the embryo development is mesosplastic type of endosperm development. It is developed a small part of zygote tissues in the gymnosperms. Okay. So the gymnosperm is very important for the earth. Why means the gymnosperms is economically important to all the industries, likewise industries, medicinal values and timber purpose. Okay, so the economic parts of gymnosperms, ginkgo biloba, neem, pinus, the kinds of plants give a enormous amount of economically valuable medicines like terpene oils and ginkgo biloba, okay, pinus. These are all the economically important plants, and then the gymnosperms are distributed throughout the world, but in India only 60 genera species alone present in the India. Okay, 16 genera and 53 species only distributed all around the India. Okay, in particularly most of the gymnosperms are present in the Himalayan regions like West Himalayas, Western Ghats, Nilgiris, Andaman Nicobar Islands. Okay, for example, Apis, Thuja, Cupressus. Okay, these are all the plants are widely distributed in India. Okay, so some of the plants examples I shown here is the coniferous, pinus, spruces and firs and cedars. And next one is a cycades, that is cycas and zamia. The cycas is a unbranched plant system. Okay, it is have a scaly leaves and have a venation is a only midvein venations only. Next one is a ginkgo, ginkgo biloba, xenophytes, epidra, neem. Okay, some of the fossil systems also present in the gymnosperm, or that is Williamsonia. Okay, the Williamsonia is a very hard and woody type of gymnosperms. Okay, so the gymnosperm character, general characters is very essential and important for plant growth. It is balancing the diversity factors of the world, because in the most of the gymnosperms grow in a Himalayan regions. Okay, so in that regions it have some adaptive characters are present in the gymnosperms. So gymnosperm is very good plant system in the plant kingdom. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope this is very useful to every one of you. Okay, thank you.